Hey guys, and welcome to Natural Aesthetics. In this video I'm going to mostly talk about training frequency and why I think it's so important for natural bodybuilders. So a few years ago I was training squats very frequently. It was kind of my big exercise in the gym at that time. I was doing programs like Mad Cow, Smolov, did Smolov a couple of times, full body, push, pull, upper, lower. So real basic training centered around a few basic lifts, and the first lift that I'd always do would be squats, generally speaking. So I spent a lot of time and energy trying to build my squat up and trying to improve that, because it was always a very weak exercise for me. My legs were a weak point, and over a period of a few years I managed to improve that and actually turn my legs into a strong point, and my squat was probably one of my strongest exercises. I always used to speak to a guy in the gym. He'd always ask me about my squats and what kind of weight I was lifting. He was quite an interesting guy to speak to. And there was one thing that in particular stuck with me that he said. It was something like this: if someone had a gun to your head and was demanding that you squat 140 kilos in a month's time or they'll blow your brains out, how many times a week would you squat? Would you squat only once a week? Or would you attempt to squat with more frequency, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, or even more? I'd probably be squatting every day. And that kind of just stuck with me, and I think it made it glaringly obvious how underused a variable training frequency is, and how important it is really. If you really want to improve a lift and improve your strength on it in a short space of time, then you need training frequency. You need a lot of it. You're not going to be able to get enough reps and sets racked up if you're only training it once a week. So for me at the moment, I'm really trying to improve my pressing, in particular my kettlebell overhead press, single arm military press. So I'm training with as much frequency as I can. I'm doing it almost every day, and I have done since the new year, and I've improved in strength rapidly as a result. If I was only doing it once a week, I wouldn't have seen anywhere near the increases in strength that I have. These movements as well are skills that have to be practiced to become better at, to become more effective in your technique. Let's say you're only doing 10 sets of squats once a week. You train 52 weeks a year, that's 520 sets per year. Or you do 3 sessions of maybe even just 6 sets, but that's still 18 sets per week. So that's substantially more per year, isn't it? So you're able to practice the lift more. There's more potential for growth and more potential for strength increases because you're training more frequently. That's at least my opinion, and there are now numerous studies that kind of back this up as well and show the importance of increased training frequency. And of course, with this extra frequency comes the need to regulate and monitor your volume per session. Obviously too much and it will really hinder your ability to recover as a natural athlete. So we just got 3 sessions really here in the video. And as you can see, even in my pull day, I'm still doing overhead press with the kettlebells. If you go back and watch the last video that I did, I explained the protocol I use for my overhead pressing. But in this video, I just really wanted to kind of reiterate the importance of training frequency for a natural bodybuilder or strength enthusiast. Hope you enjoy it, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, check out my social media, the links are in the description box below. Stay strong.